Hey everyone, welcome in. My name is Susan and this is I Totally Love It. In this video, I'll be kind of short and sweet. Today is the last day of June 2023 and tomorrow begins Junk Journal July. And I need a journal. I've been out of town for quite a few days. Um, so I need to get this made so I can get started on it tomorrow. So I'm gonna show you just my thoughts real quick. I'm just gonna make a pretty basic using basic journal using just that thicker scrapbook paper. Um, and I'll trim it and everything and show you how to do it. But I thought I would show you the papers I had pulled out and thought about using. So this was in a Michaels pack. The pads have all been put back, and I'm sorry for that. But this was a very masculine themed pack. Very like golf club type patterns, like tartans and um, deep greens and stuff. So I thought about this. I thought that would be kind of a leathery look, for a journal. But I passed on that for this one. But I've torn it out, so it'll become something. This one was a vintage pack, and I liked that. I was gonna do like that for the outside and then the inside cover. But then again, I decided not to. And then I have this pack of scrapbook paper. This one came from Hobby Lobby. I do remember that. And it was just craft noir or something like that. So everything in there was black ink. Very pretty. And then, of course, you've got the craft paper on the inside. But I thought, it's July. It's summery here in Texas. It's very hot. We're over 100 every day. And, we all dream of going, well, I do. I'm a beach person. I'm not very much in favor of going to the mountains if I can avoid it. So I thought I will just go cool colors. This is actually out of a mermaid themed pack that I got at Hobby Lobby back in March, I think it was. And it does have foiling. Many of the pages in that pack do, but they do have like water theme. It looks like underwater and stuff. They have scales, like mermaid scales or fish scales. Anyway, so I thought I would go with that. And since I was doing those colors, instead of just sticking with like coffee dye paper, I pulled out my little assortment of dye paper. I've gotten these off Etsy. I didn't make these myself. All right, that being said, you need about 8 pages because each page folded will be 4 pages in your journal. So 8 times 4 is 32, 31 days in July. So you have a bonus page in there. So you could do a double spread when you get to the middle, or you could just do a little the end at the end, or you could do a little greeting at the beginning. And I'm not sure what I'll do. I do need to print out the prompts. Those will go in there somewhere. So we'll see how the building of this journal goes. So I'll set those to the side. And I'll probably sew these in with the, is it called pamphlet stitch? You know, you string the needle and I'll show that. And then this needs to get cut down because this is 12 by 12. And I want it to be more like 9 by 5. So sit back, relax. I'm going to play some tunes for you. You can turn it down and turn your own music on if you don't like it. You can have a conversation with someone while you're watching it go by. I do speed it up because I don't know. I feel like you kind of get the idea of what's being done. And if you have questions, please put them in the comments. And I do try to get back to you as soon as I can with those. Well, let's go ahead and get started. And I'll see you on the other side. All right. Let's get cracking. Alright, everyone. So I've printed out the prompts, and this time I got smart and resized it before I printed it, because last time I had to do this because I printed it the full page. I'm going to tear off this excess here, so let's do that. Alright. Now, I am going to try to not distress everything in all the land in this journal. I try to minimize my vintage photo distress oxide. I think I'm just going to, instead of putting it in a pocket and taking it out, I'm just going to make that my front page. And then day 31 will be on that back page. So we don't want it straight. We want to make it a little crooked. All right, let's use glue stick. So I'm still trying this out. So far, so good. This Uhu stick. It's German glue, or it's from Germany. Do you speak German? And I see some crafters use it. Some use the blue version of it, so they can see exactly where they put the glue. But I prefer the clear. All right. Do I want to add anything to this? Yeah, you know I do. Let's get. My friend commented that I do jazz hands and pointy fingers. Hang on, let me find some things to throw up here. Okay, I've just pulled out a handful of scraps from my scrap box. Let's see what we can throw up here. Maybe that. Maybe that. Maybe add it up here. I don't know. I don't know. Let's find out what we're going to do. I have this. I can't pick up anything. My fingers stopped working. A little piece of that. Let's tear off the bottom, since that part is kind of messed up. I know y'all probably like, you should have done that before you glued it on. Maybe. Dictionary page. That doesn't quite go with that. That kind of goes, doesn't it? Let's try to use up some of these scripts that I have. Just a scoosh a bit. Do that. So I don't know if I said this at the beginning, and I probably didn't. But this is hosted by Meg over at Meg Journals, and it is in collaboration with Get Messy Art, and I forgot her first name, so you'll have to go check out the videos so you can figure out what her name is. And my apologies for forgetting her name at this minute. I don't like that. Because you got it upside down. That's why. What you trying to do here? I don't know. All right, let me think about it. I'll come back and I'll show you what I did. Be right back. All right, I just decided to do little strips there. It looks like washi tape, but it's not. It's just scraps of paper. I looked up Get Messy Art. I think it's a group of people, so that's why I don't remember her first name. But I'll have Meg's channel link below, and you can go check her out. You can get the prompts from her and get started. You can join us whenever you can. Day one is tomorrow, and it's good vibes. So I need to start thinking about what I'm going to do there. But that's my journal. Once again, that came out to about 6 inches wide and 9 inches tall. So 9 by 6. The paper is 8.5 by 11. I just simply folded them in half. I did the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and you can actually do a 5-hole, which might be better, especially if you have it would be better to do that one if you have smaller pieces in there. I'm just using all 8.5 by 11 pieces, and yeah, I thought about putting other things in their envelopes, but I don't know. I always had a panic, like I don't know what I'm making on that day, and then what I have to skip, and so. And the piece that I cut off the paper, I cut it and then I cut it in half, and then I trimmed a little bit and made it a pocket. You can actually, if you wanted to, just fold it up to where you want, you know, the size you need for a pocket. You can, crease it, and then I would advise you to cut a piece there where it's actually going to come up. You don't want it to stay a solid piece all the way across. Otherwise, it will fold funny on you. Not sure what I'm going to do to the front here. Last time I put a big like flower like cover on the front, but I don't know what I want to do on that yet. So still a canvas waiting to be painted. All right, you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Come back tomorrow and I'll have videos that go along with this. So I'm gonna have a lot of videos coming out because I'll have the videos for this plus the other things I'm working on. And I'm excited. All right. So come back, watch the rest, and check out the hashtag and check out everybody else's, what they're making. And until the next one, everyone, bye-bye.